Hi class, this is Dr. David Moss and I'm your instructor for Communication 103 Hybrid, which is interpersonal communication. I thought I'd just spend a little bit of time to go over navigation of the course and help you a little bit on completing the first 2 units of the course, which you'll need to work on this week. Before beginning any unit, make sure you read the required chapters for the unit. For these first two sections, or first 2 units, I should say, you want to read chapters 1 and 2 out of Interplay. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and jump into the modules is where you want to go. And so this isn't in bold right now, but I'm going to go ahead and open that tomorrow morning. So you'll click on modules, and you'll be able to see Unit 1 there at the very top there, and then of course you'll have the lecture that you're going to go into. So everything's pretty much in sequence there as you go through it. The only item that you may want to have to click over here for is your discussions and some of these other items like grades and things like that, but mostly everything you'll find in modules. So once you do that, you'll click the lecture for that, and I have a lecture right here which you're going to go ahead and click on. All my lectures, what I do is I have a screen capture program which captures my voice, and I also have closed captioning on that as well, so you'll be able to watch that. So once you've done that, you can prepare for taking the quiz for that unit. So I have a review for the quiz right here, which you'll go through and prepare for the quiz, and then you can take the quiz after that. Most of the quizzes are anywhere from about 10 to 15 questions long. I do let you take the quizzes twice and take the best score out of those 2 tries. So just keep that in mind. They do come, all the questions do come on at one time as you go through the quiz. Once you've done that and completed the quiz, you want to go back to, we're going to go back to modules here. And then I have a few other things that you're going to want to complete. I'm going to talk about this. You have video analysis, which you have 10 points. You'll have 10 of these that you need to do on various units. So the first one you're going to want to do is the liar-liar analysis. And you go to that and click on that. And you'll notice that I have a website that you're going to want to go to called csc.msjc.edu. In there we have a lot of embedded videos, streaming videos that you can watch for particular units of the interpersonal comm course. And I have some analysis questions which you're going to want to reply to on the video. And then right down below here, you'll notice that I have a grading rubric that I use for each video. So be aware of that. I'm not going to go through that in detail now, but I just want to let you make you aware of that. So we'll go back to modules here. Once you've completed that, you'll notice that we have something called communication process exercise. This is going to be something which I'm going to ask you to print out and bring to our class meeting. Don't complete this on its own, but you can go ahead and open that. I have this as a PDF here, and you want to bring that into class so we can work on it when we have our face-to-face class meetings each week. We do have 6 journal entries. So right down below, you have your first journal entry you're going to want to complete for the first unit, which is right here. And you'll click on that, and here's your first entry, which is all about communication competence. I have a due date that's listed, and then here's the grading rubric, which is right down below, which I'll use for grading this assignment. So there's your first unit, and then you're going to want to do the same thing for Unit 2. Click over to Modules, scroll down to get to Unit 2, and this one's on Cultural and Interpersonal Communication. Again, you watch the lecture, go to the review, take the quiz, and then go into the other assignments here. Now, these here, I have 2 discussion board assignments which you're going to want to complete. Stumbling blocks, if you click on that, there's an article that you're going to want to read. So I want you to read that article that deals with intercultural communication, and I want you to respond to that. Answer the question I have up here. To do the same, you go to the next discussion board, and we scroll down there, and the other ones are compare cultures. So you'll click on that, and then what I want you to do on this discussion board is I want you to look at some travel websites and pick 2 cultures that you find to compare and contrast similarities and differences between those 2 cultures. So pretty straightforward, and I want you to be aware that I will be using a grading rubric as well for the discussion board. So be aware of that as well as I do grade you. So that's pretty much it on these first 2 units. I just wanted to go through those things. I will talk more about the grading in class. I do want you to be aware that the course syllabus, I did post that on the home page. So if you go back here, you can scroll down and read through that. And it'll provide a lot of detail. We'll go over that in class, but I just thought I'd provide that information. So that's pretty much it for now. I don't want to spend too much time. We'll go into more details when we're in our face-to-face class meeting and do that, but I wanted to spend this time to provide you a little bit of help with that. If you have any questions about anything that I've discussed, please feel free to either post that in the appropriate discussion board or send me a personal email. I'll be happy to answer for you. So thanks, and we'll talk to you more later.